Today we're going to talk about one more quadrilateral. It's also a parallelogram, specifically a rectangle. So we're adding to the family tree. So a rectangle is a parallelogram. It's also a quadrilateral, but it is not a rhombus. So nothing's really changing about a rectangle and its sides. It has all the same properties of its sides that a parallelogram does. So the opposite sides are parallel, and they're also congruent. So nothing new there. Also has the same properties as a parallelogram when it comes to its angles. The opposite angles are congruent, the consecutive angles are supplementary, and it will add to that all four of them are 90 degrees. So they're all four the same size, they're all 90 degrees. So there's four right angles in a rectangle. It's probably something you already knew, but it's worth repeating. The diagonals still share the same properties as a parallelogram. They cut each other in half. And more specifically in a rectangle, those diagonals are congruent to each other. So the whole diagonals are equal to each other. And also, as I marked on this picture, the four little pieces that are created, that guy, that guy, that guy, and that guy, all four of those smaller segments are congruent to each other, since these two congruent diagonals cut each other in half. All these pieces are the same. So the whole diagonals are equal, and also the little pieces are all equal to each other. So again, we just have a few examples here to apply the properties of rectangles, and then of course there'll be more in class for practice. Since all of our angles are 90 degrees, that means this 10x minus 20 must be equal to 90. And we have a simple equation to solve. Since this is a rectangle, my diagonals get cut into four congruent little smaller segments, so those two segments should be equal to each other. So we set them equal, we do some algebra, and we'll figure out that x is 3. So you could pause here and try this one. It's like one of them that we did together. So again, like the one we did at first, this angle needs to be 90, so that 19x plus 14 should be equal to 90. Solve this two-step equation to find x to be 4. So I hope you enjoyed that. That was kind of a quick video. Try these two questions, give me your answers on the Google form. We'll have time to practice in class, and we'll add a little bit more to it.